How to build or raise capital for your first real estate investment. Hello and welcome back to this channel. My name is Daniel and I'm a certified real estate consultant and I'm also a realtor's coach. Our goal in this channel is to educate and inform you so that you can make high return on investment, build wealth, and become financially free. In this video, we're going to be looking at how you as a Cameroonian abroad can raise or build wealth or raise capital for your first real estate investment. The first point is that you need to have clarity, right? You need to start with a clear property target and price range. If you say you want to build wealth, you don't just need to start out like that. You must have something in mind. You must first of all decide that, okay, what do I want to start investing in? Am I a Cameroonian abroad? How long have I been staying here abroad? Have I been staying here for 3 years, for 5 years, for 10 years? That would determine the goal or how you get into the real estate market. Do you want to, buy land to build? Are you looking for residential properties? Are you looking for commercial properties? Are you looking for land banking? That's you buy in a strategic area, you keep for the next 5 to 10 years. When the value of that property appreciates, you can now resell. And then how much do you want to start with, right? You can decide to start with $10,000. Let's say you've saved like 5 million or 10 million in the bank, right? And then you want to use that to start investing. Some other people might want to start with 20 million, with 60 million francs CFA, with even 100 million, okay? Now, have clarity. What I'm trying to say in this point is that you should have clarity. Number 2, create a separate savings account to plan for your real estate investment. Now, it's not every money that comes into your hand that is money for enjoyment or maybe money to spend or to take care of your kids, which is very, very good. But at least you should have a separate account, right, for investment. You tell yourself, okay, in the next 5 years, I want to invest, $100,000. I want to invest 100,000 euros into real estate. And then you create a separate account and you start saving. After 5 years, maybe you've raised like 10 million and you start. And that's how you keep building your wealth bit by bit. And before you know it, in 10 years, you're financially free because it's no longer your income, right? Like your income that feeds you or brings you money. It is now your investments. That is your money that is making another money for you. And that's where you can say you are financially free. The third point you should consider is to increase your income. You can either increase it through a skill, through a side hustle, or through commission or business. Now, let me share this with you. A lot of people who want to get into real estate, especially wealthy people, right? What they do is that there's this wisdom that they use in order to build more wealth or maybe save money before they can start investing or before they buy their first property. What they do is that since they have a network of other people who are also wealthy, they have friends who want to also invest in properties and stuff like that. What they do is that they contact a genuine real estate company, right? A company that has integrity, whose CEO also has integrity. They ask the company, do you have properties in this city where you guys are located? The company says yes. They tell the company, okay, now I'm going to recommend my friends to buy from you, right? But if I recommend my friends to buy from you, you're going to promise me, or maybe we'll get a contract that says that anybody I recommend to buy, you send me 10% of the sale, right? That's my commission. To even raise money, right, or build wealth to invest in your first real estate deal is through commission. So the company, of course, the company will be happy to get that contract with you. And then you go to your friends, you now tell your friends, oh, there's this real estate deal or this real estate company that has this deal, right? And they are selling one plot of land for 10 million francs. And you tell your friend, if you want to buy, I can just connect you with them. It's not as if you are marketing the property and friends be like, oh, I've been wanting to even invest, please give me their contacts. And then you forward it to maybe the CEO or the real estate consultant that you're in contact with. Immediately after the purchase is completed, documents have been transferred, ownership has been transferred, title and interest, they send you your commission. You can decide maybe weekly or daily or immediately after the deal closes, or it could be even monthly. There are a lot of wealthy people who are building wealth to invest in real estate through the same real estate. So this is even a side hustle or an income where you keep getting without even investing finance. You only invest, in fact, you won't even invest anything. You just tell your friends, buy from these people. The moment they buy, you get commission. So imagine that 10 of your friends buy a property of 10 million francs each. So you've made 10 million commission. That's 1 million times 10. That's 10 million commission from 10 of your friends. You now take that 10 million, you buy your own property, and then you keep talking to your friends. Or after 3 months, 6 months, maybe you get back to the real estate company. This property I bought for 10 million. What's the worth now? They tell you it's 50 million. You tell them, okay, sell and give it to me. You take it, you look for another location, right? You buy 2 more locations, maybe 7.5 million each. Now, this is just an example, but you discover that before that property appreciates, you must have gotten many other friends, right, who must have bought. So if 20 friends buy, you have 20 million. If 30 buy, you have 30 million. If 40 buy, you have 40 million. So just 50 people that you know, you recommend them to buy a property and you have 50 million francs. That's one of the secret strategies in which you can build wealth for your first real estate investment using commissions. Now, this is another cheat code. A lot of people like to buy things or to buy into things because you are buying. Now, in fact, marketing laws have proven that people don't like buying things. They like shopping with friends. So what you can do is that if you have 5 million, 10 million, you buy a property. Let's say you have saved 5-10 million, right? And you buy a property. After the documents have been transferred, you have full ownership over that property. You take it to your friend and be like, hey, see these documents. I just bought this land from this person. You discover that the rate at which they will take to believe you to buy from that company too will be different from when you have not bought and you are just telling them to buy. Because somewhere in their mind, it's not as if it's their intention, but they'll be asking themselves, why have you not bought? If the company is really good, why have you not bought? You see? So, but if you show them proof that you are also investing in the real estate, in fact, they want to invest alongside with you, be like, oh, bro, okay, send me the details. How do I make my own payment? I have a friend, a client from Belgium who bought a property from me. And because he bought a property from me, his brother bought. All his friends wanted to invest because he bought. But imagine that he saw my video, maybe forwarded my video to them. In fact, he usually downloads my video, posts on his status, posts in the groups that he has there in Belgium. But I've not had as much leads or prospects or clients from him posting my videos like compared to the people around him who have seen him invest or buy from me. You see? So it just tells you that testimonials sell, right? Proof of purchase will sell more than you just talking to the person. So if you have 5 million, 10 million saved, right? You buy the property because they see that you have bought, they'll buy. Do you know that that's the more reason why a lot of investors even invest in a real estate company? Is because they have seen that, hey, the CEO of this company had the thought, looked at this location, analyzed and invested, let's say, 200 million francs in that area. And the reason why a lot of investors will now come and buy 50 million, invest 100 million is because they know that the company itself has invested in that area more than any other person. You see, so even with the company attracting investors and clients is based on this law of testimonials. It's based on this law of proof, right? Proof, converts more than any other thing in business. Because if somebody even refers you, right? Referral means I've bought, I've experienced, is good. So I'm referring somebody to come and buy. So you see that if you're referring somebody to come and invest or invest alongside a company, when you have done it, it gives them higher chances of you converting or, recommending your friends to come buy, right? That was to explain the point number 3. Point number 4, cut expenses that do not move your life forward. All right? Avoid pressure from your friends and families. Avoid pressure from anybody from your workplace. Now, there is this danger that comes with working with people who have finance or who are trying to build wealth. At the same time, somebody is trying to build wealth, the same time they are trying to show the world that they have money. The two of them cannot coexist, all right? At a certain point in your wealth journey or building wealth as maybe a high net worth individual or as somebody who is out of the country, you have to live a kind of moderate, comfortable life before you can live a luxurious life. So the first thing you need to do is that you cut off expenses. Keep credit cards away. Just focus on saving a lot of money. In fact, if it is your residual income that is, helping you pay your bills, then you have not even started building wealth. You have to invest so much so that it is the profit that you get from your investments that pays your bills. If you are using your residual income, like your salary or the money you get, the direct money you get from whatever skill you're putting in, right? It means you have not started building wealth. I read a book, Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. He said that when he started building wealth and he was investing in real estate, him and his wife had their dream cars, had their dream houses, but they knew for sure that if they are using their residual income or their salary or the direct profit they made from the business they do with their hands, they will never build wealth that way. So they had their dream cars. The wife had her dream car. She wrote the name and kept it somewhere. He had his own dream car. He wrote the name and kept it somewhere. Guess what? Every single income that they made, they started investing in real estate. Now, when the real estate investment had generated profit equal to the amount of the car, they now took that profit and bought the car. That's how you get into luxury. That's how you enjoy life. It is from the profit that comes from your investments and not from the profit that comes from the work of your hands. Because if you keep using the profit that comes from the work of your hands to enjoy life without investing, you're going to discover that by the time you no longer have strength to work, you become broke again. And that's how you start struggling and your life will keep moving in cycles. All right. So always make sure that you use your residual income to invest and then use the profit of the investment to invest more and then enjoy life. That's how you build capital for your first real estate investment deal. The fifth point, which is the last, is that do not borrow recklessly for land without repayment structure. It's good that real estate companies have marketing strategies like scarcity, right? And like FOMO. FOMO means fear of missing out. Like when they tell you, oh, if you don't buy now, by the time you come next week, the property has doubled in price. It's good. Also, on the side of an investor, which is you need to be diligent. You need to be wise to an extent too, okay? Now, if you see a good deal, a property deal, which you are not yet ready for, and you know that the money you're currently working now, right, it's only okay to, take care of your children, send them to school, pay your bills, and you've not yet gotten to that level where you can borrow money, a huge sum of money from the bank to invest in a real estate deal and pay back later with peace. Please do not invest. Do not borrow the money. Do not borrow the money. So what you should do is that you keep building, improving your skills, keep building your competence, keep building value, keep solving problems in such a way that it will give you enough money that you know that, okay, if you borrow, let's say 20 million francs from the bank or 10 million francs from the bank, in less than 5 months, 6 months, 7 months, you've repaid that loan and you're good to go. These are the 5 things that you need to consider, especially the third point where you can, refer your friends to buy and then you get commission. If you implement these 5 things, you will be able to build your capital for your first real estate investment. I don't care how much the investment is. Even if it's 100 million francs, you'll be able to raise the capital in less than few months, right? In less than few years to be able to invest in real estate or start investing in real estate. I hope you learned something from this video. Now, if you want proper guides on how to invest in your first real estate deal or the next real estate deals, you know what to do. Our numbers are on the screen. You can call us or send us a message on WhatsApp to book for a site inspection or to book for a free consultation where we'll take you, we'll show you step by step, we'll talk, we'll analyze your budget, analyze the location your budget can take, analyze the best properties that can give you high return on investment here in the city of Boya, Southwest region of Cameroon. In the meantime, enjoy yourself and see you on the next